After I get it, I reinvest. After I get it, I reinvest.
Here we are once again. It's really late. If I say anything crazy, that's my precursor. That's why I did it. Don't ask me any questions. I don't have time for that right now. Even though I do, but I didn't say that. That's off the record. I want to recap first of all my PC build, which is done. I edited a 4K video, which y'all saw me post earlier. That was 4K and my baby did it like it was nothing. I'm so proud of you. It was a 1-minute video, nothing crazy, so I don't know how impressive that is or is not. But the bottom line is that it did it with no problem at all. I built it. My baby is ready to conquer the world. Bring me the world, my PC will take it on. All I have for it game-wise, since it is kind of a gaming PC, but I built it for video editing because, yeah, on YouTube, that was like build a 4K budget video editing PC. Shout out to Who Is Matt Johnson on YouTube and Bitwit. Thank y'all for helping me make this decision. I only have Portal 2. That's the only game that I have that's like newer with, you know, decent graphics so far. It's a very difficult game, a lot of puzzles, fun stuff. But I really want to talk about, is Instagram fake or real? And I'm going to give reasons for both now, because I believe that it can be whatever you make it, and I have some evidence as to why it may not be as real as you think it is, or as fake as you may think it is also. Yeah, I got both of them for you. I came prepared. I'm going to start off with the reasons for why I believe Instagram is fake. That's right, I'm going to start with the bad news first and move on to the good, even though fake isn't all that bad in the grand scheme of things. Okay, maybe it is. The first reason is that it's easy to portray a false image on Instagram. Now, this is something that a lot of us that use Instagram know already. All I have to do to get you to think that I am popping on Instagram, and I'm talking about you watching this. Yeah, you know me, right? You probably met me at some point in time. I don't know when, I don't know where, but if I were to go put a picture up on Instagram today, I can literally Photoshop myself onto a private jet. And some of y'all would think, oh wait, is Jason actually on a private jet right now, or is this just some type of Photoshop deal? I'm not saying that you would fall for it. I'm just saying that you would have a thought in your head like, maybe this guy is actually on a private jet. I know Jason, I have no idea why he'd be on a private jet, but for some odd reason, this dude is on a private jet. In that case, I probably met Kevin Hart. I convinced him that I was his long lost cousin and that we are family, and he, I guess, invited me on tour with him, even though I don't do stand-up comedy and I'm not that funny. And it worked out. So if you see that happen, kudos. You helped me do it with this video right here, which you should like. So you can easily catch FOMO on Instagram. A lot of people will see Instagram and go, I wish I was there. They can make you feel like you were at a certain location or at a certain party, at a certain event, and make you feel like you should have been there. And if you're not doing things like that, that your life isn't as fun as their life is. Now, keep in mind, one picture does not make up for a week. If I spent a week somewhere and I put one picture on Instagram, that could be a week after I had the worst 5 nights of my life. And for some reason, I was like, hey, we're going to take a picture. We're taking a picture right now for the gram, because sometimes people do take pictures for their Instagram. Yes, it does happen. I've done it. You might do it. We all do it sometimes, all right? To try to at least portray that there was a time had that was more fun than you probably think it was. And to be honest, sometimes trips that have Instagram photos in mind aren't the best. If you're thinking somewhere that you're gotta take a pic for the gram, that could be good and it could be bad. Just depends on your mindset and what you're using it for. Another reason why I believe it is kind of fake is because of the ego boost that you can get off of likes. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I saying that you should not like this video that you're watching right now of me, because yes, I do see who likes my stuff. I see the views, and there is some type of Instagram high that you will get if you post something like a picture that gets a bunch of likes, which I have never had happen to me. I'm not sad about it. Or a video that gets a whole bunch of likes or views or whatever, that is actually, something happens inside the brain sometimes where it's like, there is really such a thing as getting like an Instagram high. It's kind of scary. It's scary in the sense that like, it's addicting in a way. I remember I was posting a bunch of videos, not saying I was doing it for the Instagram high, but the high can either persuade you to post more and just do positive things with it, and people might reach out to you that haven't talked to you in so long because they think you're doing well because you look like you're doing well on Instagram, which is sort of how you got to be careful with that, because you can look like you're doing really well on Instagram. I posted some videos sometimes where I've been in the depths of darkness, just like, ugh, life isn't going well at the moment. I just don't feel good about it, and I've still posted videos about guitar or whatever. It's like that. Everything that shines ain't always gonna be gold, like Kid Cudi said in Pursuit of Happiness. But if you don't like this video, I'm gonna find you and track you down because I need my ego boost. You will not get in the way of my Instagram high. You better get out of the way of my Instagram high. Like this video, otherwise I'm going to go run headfirst into a trampoline. I'll find one somewhere, don't ask me how. Alright, so now that we've talked about the reasons why I believe Instagram is fake, I'm going to dive into why I think Instagram is real. As a matter of fact, why I know Instagram is real. All this is from my perspective. If you don't agree, that's fine. This is just my take on it. Another reason why I think Instagram is real is because of the creativity aspect. So Instagram allows me to do this. This is therapeutic for me. I enjoy making videos. That's how you know I'm going crazy. I sometimes feel like I'm more open and I feel like I'm more myself behind the camera sometimes, and I have an easier time expressing a lot of my thoughts, a lot of my emotions behind the camera, and I guess that just came with time. It wasn't always this way. It started out as me just being kind of shy and wanting to say something, not knowing how to say it, so now I can thoughtfully convey my message, get it across clearly. Oh, it's so poetic. The creativity on Instagram allows you to do, you can brand yourself however you want to. You can post what you want. Instagram has such a notorious rep for being this bad, like, person almost. Like, some people hate Instagram because they think it's fake and superficial. There's a side that's fake and superficial, but there's also a real side. And there's creativity deep within Instagram somewhere. It's not everywhere because there are a lot of copycat profiles, copycat styles, trends, you name it. And there's not always easy access to like the very creative pages. You have to go out and find those pages that are truly, truly creative and one of a kind. And they are not as apparent as they were some years ago before Instagram became as big as it is now, to where almost everybody that has Instagram is constantly on Instagram scrolling through just to be entertained. Another reason it's real, and perhaps this is my last reason I think it's real, is staying in touch. Now, that is kind of a touchy thing because in reality, who are you really going to keep in touch with via Instagram? I don't know. It's very difficult. It doesn't feel the same as texting anywhere is keeping in touch, but Instagram, for me personally, it's not where I keep in touch with anybody, really. Maybe 2 messages or 3, but keeping in touch, that's going to have to be through Facebook, WhatsApp, Snapchat. You can find me on YouTube, which I know some of y'all don't because I can see who subscribes to my channel. Yeah, it's not so funny anymore, is it? I see you, sucker. Oh. Whew. I'm sorry. As y'all can tell, I'm a little bit salty about that. I'm sorry. I'm gonna calm down. But another update is I got an electric guitar. So I do still play guitar. It's iffy. I used to play every day. When I first started playing guitar, I was super excited, super happy to play every single day. I didn't have a job, and I wasn't really applying for jobs at that moment in time. So I was studying for my insurance exam, which I'll talk about in a different video some other time, as in what happened when I was selling insurance. Stay tuned for that one. Guitar, playing every day nowadays. Sometimes I'm tired, I don't want to play. I have a couple different hobbies now. This is a hobby, editing's a hobby, gaming is a little bit of a hobby, reading. going outside and walking. There are a lot of things that I want to do I'm not able to do because, one, I'm just not that efficient with my time to do, the number of things that I would like to do on a daily basis. So that's something that I struggle with until I had to make peace with it and just accept that I had to break something up and do it in blocks. Some days I'm doing editing, I'm doing like a course on Google or something. That, like, recently I got Google Analytics for Beginners certified. I'm trying to get the Google individual qualification certificate so I can put that on my job resume and potential employers can see that and say, hey, I want that guy right there. Anyway, thank y'all for watching. I enjoyed making this video. I got my Cuddle Monster shirt on because I am a cuddle monster. That sounded way weirder to say out loud than in my head. Wow. Anyway, like this video. This might be on YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, wherever it is. Like it, subscribe it, because I get high off of that. And I will see y'all next time I decide to hop on the camera and spew out some words. But for now, peace.